There's been a growing outcry across South Africa. More and more people are accusing the government of caring more about illegal foreigners than its own citizens. From hospitals to job queues, from housing offices to social grant centers, frustrated locals are saying enough is enough. And honestly, the tension is boiling over. In places like Gauteng, Durban, and parts of Limpopo, you don't even need to ask anyone. Just stand in line at a clinic or labor office and listen. You'll hear people complaining about how long they've been waiting, while someone who doesn't speak a local language is called up first. We are talking about citizens who've paid taxes, contributed to society, and now feel like outsiders in their own country. One woman said her mother waited 6 hours for medical care at a public clinic, only to be skipped over by someone who couldn't even produce an ID. Whether that's happening everywhere or not, the perception is strong, and it's fueling anger in the communities. Critics are calling out the government for being too soft, especially when it comes to undocumented individuals using state services. Many feel like being a South African doesn't come with any real benefits anymore. They're asking, if everything is for everyone, what's the point of being a citizen? But officials are pushing back, saying the law requires basic services, especially healthcare, to be provided to everyone regardless of their documentation status. That includes foreigners. Emergency services, especially, cannot be denied. And truthfully, that's fair in many ways. You can't just let someone bleed out at a clinic door because they don't have papers. The bigger issue, though, is the lack of resources. Our healthcare system is overloaded. Jobs are few. Social grants are stretched. And in this kind of environment, it's easy for people to turn their frustration into blame, and often, that blame lands on foreign nationals. It's a sensitive situation. On one hand, no one wants to deny someone a life-saving treatment. On the other hand, citizens feel they're being treated like second class in their own country. Politicians have started weighing in too, with some calling for stricter ID checks at clinics and labor offices. Others say we need to start putting South Africans first in policy and practice, not just in campaign speeches. Meanwhile, human rights groups are warning against reckless language. They've reminded leaders and the public that we've seen before how this kind of talk can quickly turn dangerous. Violence, looting, even loss of life, it's all happened before, and it can happen again if we're not careful. The law is clear. Basic rights are extended to all persons within the Republic. That includes undocumented foreigners. But just because something is legal doesn't mean it feels fair to the average person on the ground. And that's where the government is missing the mark. People don't feel heard. They don't feel protected. And they certainly don't feel prioritized. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only and are not connected to any actual individuals unless clearly stated. This report is based on verified community testimonies, public statements from officials, and commentary from constitutional and human rights experts. You're encouraged to go and verify the information for yourself. Thanks for watching Voice of Mzansi. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, next time you're waiting in a queue, take a deep breath, or bring a folding chair. See you in the next one.